Hey, what's up everyone, it's your girl Brain Shanae, and today I have some bookish mail that I want to share with you all today. So please stay tuned. And I am back. So like I said before, I'll be sharing with you some bookish mail and some books that I received from publishers and also a pre-order. So the first thing I see here is from LitJoy Crate. I had ordered, I think, an enamel pen. I don't remember what it was. I know I had ordered something from their website. So let's see what it is. And this is in the purple little packaging right here. And then here we go. Oh, okay. So here is, this is from an order that I had made for Stranger Dreamer, which is one of the exclusive things that they have selling right now on their website. And so this is the pin from Stranger Dreamer, which I really love so much. And of course, Stranger Dreamer is by Laini Taylor, which I do love that series so much. I love Stranger Dreamer. I love Muse of Nightmares. They were just fantastic. So yeah, I got this pen and I just had to get it. It's so beautiful. So we have Laszlo and then we have Sarai right here. So yeah, I just love this. I had to get it. It looks like a butterfly or a moth, whatever, and then the two main characters of the two books of the duology. So we have that, and I think I also got like little stickers from them as well from LitJoy, where it just shows you, like, because I'm also a Lunicorn member, so I got like little stickers where it says where I progressed. So first I was like a sparkle, I guess, like, so yeah, I was a little sparkle, and then I was and then I became a silvercorn. So each time that you make a purchase or whatever, it adds up with your membership. So you become like a sparkle, a Lunicorn, and something else. But yeah, it's Lunicorn. So these are my little stickers for it. So yeah, so that I got this here, which I cannot wait to put up on my little pen collection right there. And then I have another enamel pen that I definitely had gotten, and I think this is for Outlander. They had a little pen for it, for that TV series, which I am in love with it. I probably will never read the books, but I love the TV series. So yeah, let me see here. So yeah, so this is the little boat, and it says, I will go down with it. I will go down with this ship, and it says Jamie and Claire on there. So here's the other enamel pen. Sorry about the glare. Maybe I should just take it out of the plastic. Maybe that'll be better. So the glare won't be so bad. So let me see. So yeah, maybe this is a little better. So yeah, this is the enamel pen right here. And then also, let me take this one out of the plastic as well, just so less of a glare. So yeah, these are the enamel pens I had ordered. They're just so lovely. They're so gorgeous. So yeah, got those. And next thing, I had ordered a shirt from LitJoy. So let's see what it looks like. And I know this is like an exclusive for members only for right now, so far as what I know about that. They might, who knows, they might have that where it's available for everybody, but I know that for now it's just for members, like a member exclusive. So, and I had gotten, yep, I gotten a black shirt, which is this right here. And it says, I closed my book to be here. So yeah, this is the shirt that I've gotten, and I just, it's so cute. I just like it. I had to get a shirt. I just love shirts, especially bookish shirts. So I had ordered this shirt. And the next thing is a pre-order from Amazon, of course. So let me open this up. And this is like one of my anticipated reads of this year. I have so many books I need to catch up on and read before the end of the year is out. But it's only April, so I have some time. So this is the pre-order, which is Steeped in Gold and by CNN Smart. I am looking forward to reading this. I want to know more about these two characters right here because they look very intriguing, and I just love the cover itself. And then if you take the dust jacket off, this is what it looks like. It's black with gold foiling, which that still is stunning. So let me read the synopsis so we can all know what it is about. So it says, Araya Adair has spent her life in a cell. Heir to an overthrown and magically gifted dynasty, she was exiled from her home on the island nation of Ayaka when just a child. But every day brings her closer to freedom and vengeance. And this one says, next one says, Jasmine Carriot grew up dressed in gold with stolen magic at her fingertips. Daughter of the self-crowned Doyen, her existence is a threat to her mother's rule. But unlike her sister before her, Jasmine has no intention of dying to strengthen her mother's power. Sworn enemies, the two witches enter a deadly alliance to take down the woman who threatens both their worlds, Diane Carriot. But revenge is a bloody pursuit, and nothing is certain except the lengths Araya and Jasmine will go to win the game, or win this game. So it sounds really intriguing and very enticing because they're pretty much enemies, but they come together and join forces in order to, because they have one goal, one common goal. So definitely looking forward to reading this. This is definitely going to be a May read for me because I have so many things I need to read, so many things I need to binge read and everything like that. But yeah, so I had gotten this book. I was so excited to read this. Oh, and it just looks amazing. Even on the back it says, is enemies bent on revenge, an unlikely alliance, one witch left standing. Oh God, I definitely gotta read this. I just got to. So I got this. Next thing is some publisher mail. So I got this. This is from let's see, Penguin Teen or Penguin Random House. So I'm assuming Penguin Teen. Let's see. Okay. So all right. And this is a book that they asked if I wanted to read, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll definitely read this. And this is The Passing Playbook. And this is by Isaac Fitzsimmons. So we have this, and this comes out, I'm not sure. This comes out in June. So we have the playbook. Let me go ahead and read the synopsis on the back. So it says, you can't stand up for your rights if you're sitting on the sidelines. 15-year-old Spencer Harris is a proud nerd, an awesome big brother, and a verifiable David Beckham in training. He's also transgender and about to start at a new high school where his plan is to stay stealth. At first, Spencer seems to have it all. More accepting classmates, a decent shot at a starting position on the boys' soccer team, great new friends, and maybe even something more than friendship with one of his teammates. But when a discriminatory law forces Spencer's coach to bench him, Spencer has to make a choice. Cheer his team on from the sidelines or publicly fight for his right to play, even though it would mean coming out to everyone, including the guy he's falling for. Heartfelt and humorous, The Passing Playbook is a feel-good romance starring a couple that readers will root for from the very first page. Oh my goodness. Yep. This is definitely something, probably another May read that I'm definitely going to read. I love romance. This sounds like really interesting. It sounds really good. So I'm definitely looking forward to reading this. So here we are, The Passing Playbook. And then this is also publisher mail. This says it's from Macmillan. So let's open this up. Oops, if I can. I think I just ruined it how to open it. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Ooh, okay, so this is an advanced reader's copy. It says Where It All Lands by Jenny Wexler. I haven't heard of this book at all. This comes out in July. Oh, this sounds really interesting. It looks like a romance, like a little rom-com type of thing. Let's see. So they sent me some little things to read here. So it says, a note from the author right here. So it says, like most kids, I imagine alternative realities throughout my childhood. What if I got a dog for my birthday instead of the latest toy craze? What if my brother was a sister? Or what if I lived in a different town? But never before had a what if weighed so heavily on my shoulders as it did the year I started high school. What if is a loaded question. Life doesn't allow for do-overs, and decisions can only be deemed negative or positive in hindsight. In the moment, we make our best guess and choose whichever path we think is right. Sometimes we have no choice. At 14, I found myself wishing I could rewind the clock. What if I'd insisted my friend hang out with me instead of his buddy that night? What if I called 10 minutes earlier and stopped him before he got into that car, bound for an unnecessary late-night convenience store run that would end in a fatal crash? What if he were still alive? I've asked myself these questions for over two decades and still don't have any answers. But ever since I lost my friend, I was sure of one thing. I wanted to write him a better ending, the kind of ending he deserved. Where It All Lands is based loosely on my experience with loss and grief as a teen, and all the questions I've asked myself since. Shane's character is inspired by my best friend, whose life was stolen way too young, forever frozen at 15 years old. As for Stevie, I identify with her struggles, but she's nothing like me. In fact, she's much cooler, taking risks I wouldn't dare dream of at her age. Where It All Lands explores different interpersonal connections through Stevie's relationships with Drew and Shane, the connections we make as young people that define how we grow into adults. Stevie and Drew are similar in their upbringing and worldview. In each other, they recognize a kindred spirit, and this unlikeliness drives their intense connection. Stevie and Shane understand each other on a deeper, more organic level, a friendship that evolves into pure love. Drew and Shane's friendship is a type of unbreakable brotherhood that endures throughout a lifetime. Overall, Where It All Lands is a story about love, loss, and how our choices and chances impact the trajectory of our lives. I hope readers who have wished for a do-over in their own lives find solace in these pages. Even if, like me, they still don't have the answers, I hope they can begin to find meaning and peace through this story. Where It All Lands is a love letter to our truest connections and to those we have lost, the ones who have impacted our lives and continue to exist in our hearts always. That was said by Jenny Wexler, who is the author of this book, which sounds really impactful, and I definitely think it's something I really want to read for sure. This, like I said, this comes out in July, so this is probably going to be a book I read in June. And it says, for fans of Sarah Dessen and Rainbow Rowell, a moving story about loss and love and finding out who you really are. It even says, hi there. I'm very excited to share with you a phenomenal debut that's sweet and sad at the same time. Where It All Lands by Jenny Wexler, on sale July the 6th of 2021 from Wednesday's Books. Delivers a heartbreaking and hopeful novel about missed opportunities, second chances, and all the paths that lead us to where we are. Stevie Rosenstein has never made a true friend, never fallen in love, moved from city to city by her father's unrelenting job. It's too hard to care for someone, trusting in anything. The pain of leaving always hurts too much, but she'll soon learn to trust, to love twice. Told in dual timelines, this sliding doors novel reveals how our choices define us and how, no matter the road, the love can find its way. I'm so excited to share this novel with you, and I can't wait to hear what you think of it. If you read it and enjoy it, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Yada, 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 yada. But yes, this sounds definitely up my alley. I definitely will be reading this in June since it comes out in July. This is definitely a book that I think it would be impactful for anybody that reads it, especially when someone has lost someone who has experienced love for the first time and realizing that, wow, I fall in love with somebody. So this sounds really good, and definitely look forward to reading this. And then I think I might also share with you a little Barnes & Noble book haul, pretty much because I went to Barnes & Noble and I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta get these books. So as I said before, I need to start binge reading a few books due to a TV series that's on Netflix. I think you already know, it's, you know, Shadow and Bone, you know, by Leigh Bardugo, which she's the author of the books. And I really need to read them before I watch the TV series on Netflix. So I have the special collector's edition of Shadow and Bone, which I plan on reading next week. So like I said, this is the collector's edition, so I'm going to be reading this next week. And then from Barnes & Noble, I've also gotten the second book, and it is Siege and Storm by Leigh Bardugo, which I definitely need to read as well. And this, it seems like a very, very big book, mind you, but hopefully I'll get through it. But yeah, so this is the second book of the pretty much of the series, so I plan on reading this. And then since I got the second book, you know, I had to get the third book, which is Ruin and Rising. So yeah, so I have a lot of reading that I have to do next week that I plan on binge reading. Hopefully I get through all three of them. If not, at least we'll see what happens. But I definitely want to read all three, and before I watch the TV series, because I know they say like there's some It's weird because even in Six of Crows, there's going to be characters from Six of Crows in the TV series, which I have not read either. So I'm trying to figure out if after I read this, should I start Six of Crows or not? I don't know. I feel like I need to read this and Six of Crows before I watch the TV series, because I'm not going to know who these characters are. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I definitely want to at least read these before I read them. Before I see the TV series on Netflix. So yeah, so I had gotten these 2 books from Barnes & Noble, and then the next book is a poetry collection, which I need to read, and I think this is definitely a time where we need to, like, I read books like this all the time, but this time right now is definitely appropriate. As you all may know or may not know, I am from Columbus, Ohio, and we had lost pretty much a child from pretty much police brutality, racism, and that was Ma'Khia Bryant. Literally, it happened maybe like 10 minutes away from me, and I cannot believe that happened. It happened like a little bit after they said the verdict of George Floyd, and it was heartbreaking. There are some people that are justifying the fact that she had a knife or whatever. Okay, I get that. She had a knife. Okay, but she was defending herself. And then we're in Ohio, and they just passed the law, stand your ground law, which that was her property that those girls were on. So she was standing her ground. And I do feel like the police officer, he didn't even intervene. He didn't even de-escalate the situation. And a lot of times they say that they're not trained to do so, which that makes no sense at all. Like, what are you doing then? Like, what is your job? So it was very sad. I haven't been able to sleep for the past couple days because that just really broke my heart. And I think about my daughter and my 2 sons and like what, like, you know, like that's like, it just really, really bothered me. It pissed me off. Like right after we got a verdict of, you know, that police officer that killed George Floyd, and we got justice for that, then this happened. You know what I mean? Like it's back to back. Like, come on. Like, when is it enough? You know what I mean? But anyways, I had gotten this poetry collection, I Am the Rage, by Dr. Martina McGowan. It's filled with poems. And it just goes like, on the back it says, I am the rage. I am the rage roiling just beneath the surface. I am the dream deferred again. I am the promises needed and repeated, but never kept. I am the air between light and dark, fueling flames that burn, but can neither be consumed, nor satisfy its own abiding hunger. I am the glowing embers you continue to poke and prod with meanness that bubbles over into the streets. I am the ravenous appetite to destroy something, anything. So this is very appropriate. I'm definitely going to be reading this before the month's out, because and I don't know, like, I really want to read this out loud. I was like, I don't know, like, I was thinking like maybe I did a video where I just read this book out loud, or maybe not, or just read it to myself. But I might, even when I do my review, which I probably will do some key poems I will read aloud, just because I feel like these poems are definitely going to be very impactful, and they're going to pretty much describe the pain that a lot of people of color are going through, especially Black people. Like, sorry, I was just really, really sad and mad at the same time that that happened to her, to happen to Ma'Khia. She did not deserve that, not at all. Like, you could taste her, if anything, you know what I mean? But anyway, I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to get emotional. But this is definitely a book that I'm going to be planning on reading before the end of the month is over. And so yeah, so that is all that I have for you guys today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Also hit that subscribe button and that bell to be notified when I upload more videos in the future. But thank you so much for watching, you guys, and please stay healthy and stay safe out there. See ya.